Alright, if you go to YouTube. Alright, and just search Horkey Haunches on YouTube. Horkey Haunches. Yep. Well, I didn't install programs to do this. Okay, so the website you want to go to is frogtown.me. And let me know when you're there. You want to go over here to your decks and then hit that little plus symbol to add a new one. You see this bulk add button? Go ahead and click that. Alright, then you want to open up this website. It's called tappedout.net. Tappedout.net. You want to go to community. And then these are like some people that have built decks. You can just pick a name or whatever. Because you're going to look at, once you pick a name, just go to all decks. And it just has a bunch of deck lists. And it says on the right side what they are. Like this is an EDH deck. Or a modern deck. But you have a deck. You have decks in front of you now. Just pick. Yeah, just pick one. Yeah, pick one of the deck lords and then pick a deck. And then did you pick a deck? Okay. So you got a deck list in front of you. So all you want to do is copy the names. You don't have to get like the sideboard or the maybe board. You just want the main deck. And you just copy it, like highlight it and copy it. And it doesn't matter if you get like the enchantment and sorcery words or whatever. It's fine. Well, as long as you get all the names in there. So you could just do one side at a time or whatever. All you're going to do is add all those names to that bulk add list. Because it adds all the cards at once. And then if you have an EDH deck and it has a card for the commander, you have to type in that card name because it doesn't pick that up. You don't have to, no. No, you could just plug it all in there and then hit submit and see if it brings up like some of the cards. If it says flip on it or something, it won't read it. So you just backspace out that flip, and then usually it'll take it. See, so now I have 99 cards. And if you want to get more fancy with it, do you see when you have you uploaded the cards yet? Okay. Is it just a regular 60 card deck? Okay. Well, at the top left where it says new deck, it'll tell you how many cards you imported. Because sometimes it doesn't get all the cards. Like, I guess there's some cards they don't have, so sometimes I've had to, like, not do a deck because I couldn't find the card, but most things you can do. Did you accidentally double paste the amount? Said you accidentally hit paste twice or something? Oh yeah, just hit new deck and then paste it into a new one. Because doing it on this site doesn't really matter. You can name them on this if you want. It's gonna export it to the game though, so that's what really matters. Yeah, there's the card I'm looking for. So add that bitch. Now I got 100. So you got all your 60 cards. Okay, so if you want to mess with the picture and stuff, what they're from, like you hit this little arrow, and it'll let you change the set it's from, so you can kind of customize your cards. So if you don't like the picture of one, you can change it to a different set. Like some of these super old ones, if you don't like the look of them, usually, not all the time, see that one doesn't, but they'll have a newer set they're a part of. Most of these looks like not. Okay, so anyways, you know, personally I don't like these new ones, these Egyptian looking ones, and they look like shit. Okay, so after you have all these guys, you have your deck and you have everyone done. Over here where it says export by the bulk add, you're going to click that, and then you're going to click in Tabletop Simulator. Okay. So, oh, you just hit export again and overwrite it if you have the right amount now. It'll save the changes you made. Because after you hit export, that little button's going to come up that says Save TTS Deck. It might take a second. Yeah, go ahead and go to save. That's just stuff to do later once you start making them. You know. So once that Save TTS Deck comes up, you're going to hit save. And then it'll give you a little download thing on your web browser. Yeah. No. So now you're going to go down here to your File Explorer. And then to your Documents. Okay, and then you're going to click My Games. And then Tabletop Simulator. and then saves, and then saved objects. Yep, and that's where you drag and drop these files into this folder. The one that downloaded in the corner, the .json file, has a... So just drag and drop it right in there, and then you can rename it to whatever the deck name is, and that's what will show up on Tabletop Simulator. You just right-click it and rename. So I'm going to take these. Yeah. You can drag and drop them in. You can if you want. It's up to you. It's just, that's how it's organized in game for your objects. So the folder is your preference kind of deal. Like if you want to separate, because like if you like another game and you want to say objects for it and you want to keep everything organized, you would make folders. Which once you get the hang of using this, it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty easy to play games on and stuff. So yeah, you just drag and drop them in there and then you start the game. You can rename the file in game, or you could just like right click it and rename it right there. Angel EDH. And this one is Black EDH. But yeah, now if you... That's how you do it. So any deck you want to build, you do that. I'm going to close this live stream.